Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli.
And Matt, and this high school football video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. And all of the 562's coverage of football is brought to you by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, the largest free recruiting event in California. And all of the 562's coverage of Cabrillo Athletics is sponsored by the Cone family. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Out on the west side is Millikan running out to their Moore League opener here at Cabrillo, and it's a run-out competition, Matt. The Jags bringing the SpongeBob swag, finally with some certainty in their schedule with the Moore League finally here, and they'll have to deal with this guy, Anthony League, keeping that all-league campaign going here at Cabrillo. And on the other hand, Antonio Elam, 4-year varsity running back for the Jags, and it's going to be a running show here. Just a couple of backs with a quick dap before kickoff, Matt.
And Cabrillo came slinging it across the middle with Danny Lopez, a sophomore, with the completion to Isaiah Miranda. More of him coming soon.
Yeah, that kid was definitely showing out on film. Then Lopez again over the middle to Israel Clayton. This time, those crossovers definitely stinging the Rams early. Then to cap it off, Elam at the goal line, and Cabrillo strikes first, Matt. That's not necessarily what we expected to see, but I can't say that we're not happy to see Cabrillo's success in this one.
Oh yeah, you got to give it to the Jaguars. Coach Gonzalez really got this team going during the week. They wanted them to come out and prove themselves, but Millikan also came out slinging. It's JP Mielowski finding his guy Jude Nelson with the first down. But big ups to Cabrillo team as they, as a whole, really held their own to open the game. Xavier Randall with the sack here. Huge sack for the Jags defense to give them some confidence early on.
Yeah, you just needed a couple plays on both sides to give yourself some confidence. After 4 straight passes, though, for Millikan, they're forced into a third down, and they're like, let's just run it now. League from 15 yards out on his first carry to put Millikan up 8-6 in the first, and I could promise you we will see more of League in this video as well.
Oh yeah, a lot more League.
Cabrillo also got their RPO game going early in this one. Really relied on those short passes here as Lopez going to connect with Clayton for the first down pass midfield. But the Millikan defense, they finally settled in here later in the first quarter, stuffing the run on 4th down. Some huge plays for the Millikan defense after that first score from Cabrillo. Definitely what you want to see for the Rams on the road.
And Millikan would come up on offense again as they go right back to work in the short pass game to Xavier Lightning Jones down the field for 49 yards across midfield. He looked like he was gone, but he's going to get tripped up here.
Yeah, a couple of those plays, Matt, we hate to see it. X almost gets in a couple times, unfortunately unable to do it. Here it's going to be this short pass out in space, and this time it's Nelson, and there's no one in his way. Hearty handshakes all around for the Rams as they go up 16-6 here, still in the first.
Millikan really impressive on those 2-point conversions tonight. Millikan ball right back on defense as Joshua Chuchek looked like the intended receiver and takes it up past the 40-yard line for Millikan.
Yeah, more success on defense. That's definitely what they wanted to see after their non-league schedule. Mielowski then going to lob it up to Jay Williams, and whatever the kids say, you know what his favorite color is, inside the 10-yard line. What was that, Matt?
Blur?
Yeah, I think so. And when you're inside of the 10-yard line, you just hand it off to that guy. It's a guaranteed score every single time. League from 6 yards out. Millikan's up 24-6, and they're finally moving here.
Millikan goes up 24-6, 7, getting things done. It didn't take much, and he would get into the pay dirt. Next drive, Mielowski back to the big leaguer on the ground and get cover for Lightning. X in for his only touchdown. He added 2 catches for 50 yards.
Yeah, I mean, the pass game was going for them. The run game was going for them. Just get it out to their playmakers in space, and they would make those plays. Like we said, X, not as many opportunities in this one when you got 7 on the other side of him, but always contributing in this game. Cabrillo coach Shane Gonzalez, though, and his offense, impressive to say the least, with some successful plays. And it doesn't get much more successful than this, Matt. Lopez to Miranda, 75-yard touchdown. He gone.
Give this kid some credit, too. Big opponent in Millikan. Balled out. He really gave that Rams defense some trouble all night. And, you know, on the sideline, he was giving it to him a little bit, but, you know, touchdown, 75 yards. Good for him.
Yeah, 2 catches, 95 yards for him and that touchdown. But on their last drive of the half for Millikan, League again. Still enough for him to eat, even after feeding his lineman. And he's out in for his 3rd touchdown from 32 yards out. I wouldn't want to tackle that guy either. And Millikan goes up into the half, 40-13.
Not done though. League opened up the Moore League in a league of his own, and this ain't little league. There's no crying in football as League takes it 63 yards down the field for his 4th. Millikan up 48-13. Wow, just look at this. He's dragging Jag defenders on this one.
It didn't matter if you got your hands on him, your hands around him. It didn't matter if you were on his back. He was going into that end zone league. Just 4 rushes for 68 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just 4 catches for another 113 yards and another score. Just a presence on both the passing and run game. Millikan would cap off the scoring with their backups in, as it's Ryan Carter getting in to put it Millikan up 56-13. Your final score. Nice fight put up by Cabrillo, but Millikan able to get the job done here at Cabrillo.
Millikan at Wilson next week. Cabrillo at Compton College. For all coverage of that, you got to keep it right here at the562.org.